this is Sarah and I'm crafting and relaxing, and I'm getting ready to assemble a card, and I thought I would have you join me because this is kind of a neat situation where an online group has reached out to support a veteran who is suffering from ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. So Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal mentioned this on her video, and we are putting together cards and sending them to her. So I'll go ahead and put Cynthia's, she's the veteran, I'll go ahead and put her information in the description for this video. And if you'd like to make a card and send her one, then feel free. We're just trying to fill her mailbox, and I'll also post some information about the things that she likes in the description. But I just thought that this is a pretty cute card, a little bit of inspiration in it, and you might want to see how I put it together. So let's go ahead and let me show you what I have chosen here. So butterflies were one of the things that she likes, and flowers. And so what I have here is I've stamped a butterfly on a printed floral paper. And after I get it all assembled, I'm going to go ahead and put some diamond stickles on it so that it'll be very sparkly, and I'll put that on and then set it aside to dry. And I have, this is all coordinating paper from this backyard table paper pad that I just had to have recently. And the paper, you can't see it in the video, but it says, be your own kind of beautiful, find your serenity, grow in grace, plant smiles, live your life in full bloom, grow laughter. It's all inspirational sayings with the theme of your backyard and gardening. And then I have here, I stamped happy everything. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but I used a metallic ink and embossed it with clear embossing, so it has some nice texture and also a little metallic color. And because it's a metallic lavender, it goes really nicely with this paper. And this paper is out of the paper pack, so it's the exact color of these butterflies. So if you want to see embossing on a different video, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll show you how to emboss designs and words and all sorts of things another time. But for right now, we're just going to put this card together. So what I thought I would do is put a whole bunch of these beautiful butterflies down here. This side of the paper is so pretty too. It's a shame to use it, but sometimes both sides are gorgeous. And you can do some fold over techniques and things like that if you need to. Sometimes if you want to use both sides and show just a little bit of it, you can fold the corner or do something like that. Okay, so let's glue this down. And this should go together very quickly. And we'll just put, oh, another beautiful paper. I had a little trouble deciding. It's especially hard for someone that you haven't met. But one thing to keep in mind on something like this when you're just trying to reach out and help someone is we all have a tendency to be, I don't know, I guess I can't speak for everybody, but I have a tendency to be such a perfectionist that I don't act. I procrastinate because I think, well, this card isn't quite right, or I'm not a good shopper, so I can't find the birthday present that the person deserves because I look and look and look. So I think what's important here is to put something together and send it. And if I decide I want to send another one, then I can send another one if I make something better. But we just wanted to get something fun in her mailbox and a little cheer. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use foam mount so this butterfly is lifted up and then it's folded a little. And the butterfly too is embossed with that same ink, so it has some texture and shine. And then I'll add a bunch of glitter. And I'm gonna not think too hard about where these flowers go. I'm just gonna put them down pick a spot and I'm sure they'll just be gorgeous. And if I don't like where they are, I'll just add some more because I have lots. These are another example of something that I like to buy, and I typically buy the white ones. I have some of the pink ones from before, but now I buy a lot of white because it goes with whatever I'm working on. You can get them in a big pack in different sizes, and I have all sorts of flowers that I just love doing stuff like this with. And because I'm going to mail this, the flowers are nice because they're interesting, but they're fairly flat. I like to use buttons too, but honestly, I'm not sure how well buttons mail sometimes. So I think this will be nice. And I also have some jewels here without flowers, just to add a little variety here and there. And I'm going to put a pink one up here and add a jewel in the middle of it, because none of my pink ones have jewels, and I kind of want to mix and match and get those tied in. So I'm just using my art glitter glue, and my friend actually went to their store today, and I'm so jealous because she went to see all the glitter and meet the people, and she got her glue and her tip, and I was at work. That's all right. Okay. There we go. A little here and there. And you know, I have this lovely tool to help me put these things on, but I'm not really using it, am I? I have way too much glue on this flower, but it'll dry nice and it won't matter. And I'd like different size jewels, but I think I might be out. Oh, here's a couple of little blue ones. Let's go ahead and pop these on. And I think when someone isn't feeling great, I probably have a tendency to get a little bit more bling, a little more sparkle. It needs more cheer. Make sure that I'm not going too conservative and too boring. And because I am mailing this, now that I think about it, I'm going to use glue dots, I think, to mount the butterfly so that it stays really well. I probably could use art glitter glue, but I want to, I don't want to wait. I just want it to be done. Because I'm going to put stickles on this, I'm going to have to wait for the stickles to dry, and I won't be able to hold it with the art glitter glue and the stickles. So I'm going to put this butterfly, I think, right here, and push down real well. And then I'm going to take a bottle of stickles. And if you haven't used this before, it's sort of like there's a lot of different products like this, and there are some Crayola children's versions of them too. And I like the diamond, this color, because again, it goes with everything. So I have some really amazing blue products and different things like that, but they would not look good on this card. So I am just coating the wings in a nice thick layer of this, and then I'll let it dry. And I'm going to add some more flowers to this. It's hard to tell which ones have the jewels and which ones don't when they flip over. and it just keeps going. And sometimes that's what happens. You just keep going. And I'm going to put one in here. It's a little bigger than the others, but it'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm going to take a look at it and see if I need to adjust any of the glitter or do anything. I might want to give it a little more height, but I want to be careful that it males really well. And I think that there's a lot of sparkle, there's a lot of movement. I think that'll turn out pretty nice. I'll just have to double check it when it dries. And then I have a very nice stamp here that says Letters Mingle Souls, and I thought I'd put that on the back of the envelope just to add some interest to the envelope. And I might put something else inside. I have some different messages out here, but I might just take a fun colored pen and write a cheerful message on the inside. So I just wanted you to take a look at this card. You saw how easy it went together. I could have just as easily stamped without embossing, but I just wanted a little more shine. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And like I said, leave me some comments. Okay? Thank you so much.